Buenos dias, hello everyone, this is Glenn Irvin and I wanted to share with you what we're going to be working on today in Español Uno, Spanish 1, and it is a digital scavenger hunt. I'm going to give you basically the way to be able to create this thing for yourself and for your own school. And then hopefully it'll inspire you and you'll do something similar or change it up so that it fits your needs. You can do this in any language. You can actually add more vocab to this. We were studying words basically like going straight ahead, turning to the right, turning to the left, crossing the street, and those kinds of directions vocab. As you can see on the screen, this is the final piece of the scavenger hunt, which is actually a unscrambling a series of letters that they locate at each place. So let's give you first a little bit of the directions and rules. Basically, I randomly assign the teams. I'm going to create 4 teams in each of the classes that I have. We are a one-to-one iPad school, so you could do this actually with as long as you had a phone, you could actually do this because we're going to be using QR codes. So as long as one of your students had a phone for the entire group, this would work fantastic. So what we're going to do is I randomly assign the teams to go to different clues. So for example, you may have team number 2 start, as you can see on the screen here, at number 9, the clue number 9. And they have a bunch of the clues up here in my room as posters, and I'll go ahead and show you this real quick. This is clue number 1, and they have a QR code that they're going to scan with their device. Then it'll take them to a video. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to take you to the video so you can see what it's like. So I made all my videos unlisted on my YouTube channel so that they can't access them without having this QR code. So they scan the QR code and then they see something like this.
Buenos días, clase de español. You're Irvin and you have reached clue número uno, clue number 1. Here's the clue in español. I'm going to read it to you. Estoy en el cuarto de señor Irvin.
Okay, so then you get a hint. Basically, you're going to go from one place to another, and they're going to find the actual location of a puzzle letter. So at each place, there's going to be a folder like this. I think I can go ahead and make this. Here, let's see if I can just make my screen big here. So they have a puzzle letter like this, and they're going to scan this QR code. For example, this is puzzle letter number 4, but they would go at puzzle letter number 1. And they could take the little piece out of the folder itself and then scan it. Then they will get a clue. It's a letter in Español. So let's show you that. Felicitaciones! Congratulations, you found puzzle letter número 9, number 9. The letter is A. So I say the letters a couple of different times, and then they write them down. What they'll end up doing is collecting, let me make myself big here, they'll collect all 10 clues, and then they need to go ahead and apply that to this Google form. Let's show you that form again. So they put in all of their team members' names here, first and last names of their team members, and then they put in the unscrambled text right here. Once they go ahead and do that, and they do it correctly, it ends up going to the next section which just says Felicitaciones, congratulations, and then there's a congratulations video that shows them, and then they can get extra credit depending upon what place they finish in as far as in the class. So what I've done as far as to be able to create this, a couple different things. Number 1, I created a series of directions so that I would have them to be able to go ahead and read. Number 2, these are the directions for the students themselves. I also created these QR codes for each one of the clues, as you can see, clue number 1 and 2 and so on, all the way through 10. And then I created little smaller puzzle letter clues that they can just fit inside of a manila folder for each of the locations so that they can scan that, listen to the letter, write it down, and then unscramble the overall puzzle, which is a word in Español, 10-letter word. So anyway, to be able to create this, super simple actually. You create the little series of videos, and then you create the videos that are for the puzzle letters themselves, the congratulations, you actually found it. Find different locations around your school, and then be able to record the series of videos. If you have any other questions, let me know. Adios!